According to Bowman, American Pie stands out as an example of how sex is treated in high school films that feature middle class suburban young men. The film demonstrates the belief that boys just want to get laid and sex is a rite of passage. The film follows four high school senior boys who make a pact to lose their virginities before graduation.
All right, I got an idea. But it's got to stay between us. It's really simple. We just got to make an agreement. Or, no, it's more than an agreement.
What, a bet?
A pact. No money involved, more important than any bet. Here's the deal. We all get laid before we graduate.
Dude, it's not like I haven't been trying to get laid.
Think about when you work out, Oz. You gotta have someone there, right? Someone to spot you, someone to keep you motivated. Well, that's exactly what we can do for each other. I mean, we'll be there to keep each other on track. Separately, we are flawed and vulnerable, but together, we are the masters of our sexual destiny.
Their tiger style kung fu is strong, but our dragon style will defeat it.
Guys!
The Shaolin masters from East and West must unite, fight, and find out who is number one.
Guys, come on, you're ruining my moment here. I mean, this is our very manhood at stake. We must make a stand here and now. No longer will our penises remain flaccid and unused. We will fight for every man out there who isn't getting laid and should be. This is our day. This is our time. And by God, we will not stand by and watch history condemn us into celibacy. Amen.
I like that.
Yes, we will make a stand. We will succeed.
About time!
We will get laid!
Finch is the more mature of the friend group. At the prom after party, Finch is involved in a Mrs. Robinson scenario when he has sex with his friend's mom, Mrs. Stifler. Other boys in the class coin Stifler's mom as a MILF, or Mom I'd Like to F. This supports Bowman's claim that young men objectify women.
Would you object if I said that you were quite striking?
Mr. Finch, are you trying to seduce me?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
You're dead.
Door locked.
Mom?
Shipwreck?
Oh, hey, Stifler.
Stifler is the only sexually experienced guy in the friend group, and he doesn't let anyone forget it. Stiffmeister throws all the parties and hopes people get laid. Stifler says anything he is thinking, no matter how inappropriate it is. Oz is your stereotypical lacrosse jock. Oz signs up for chorus, which he references as an untapped resource. He winds up taking a girl from choir, Heather, to prom, and they have sex afterwards. However, because of Oz's newfound sensitivity, he does not tell his friends about losing his virginity. Kevin is sexually frustrated due to the fact he has not had sex yet with his longtime girlfriend, Vicky. It is his idea to come up with the pact. Jim is the horniest and most desperate of the group. During the opening scene, Jim's parents walk in on him watching porn and masturbating. Later on in the film, Oz tells Jim that third base feels like warm apple pie. Jim arrives home to find an apple pie his mother made laying out on the kitchen counter. Jim begins to have sex with the pie as his father walks in.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Huh? Jim?
It's not what it looks like.
According to Bowman, academic matters are consistently downplayed in the suburban school films. After watching Stifler and American Pie, I noticed many similarities to Jeff Spicoli from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Both male leads bring comedy to the films and focus on their independent identities. Stifler is extremely crude in his language and is a total womanizer. He comes across as charming and pretends to care about a girl so he can have sex with them, then boast about it to his friends. Spicoli differs from Stifler because rather than getting laid, he just wants to smoke weed and surf. Both male leads test the social boundaries, and according to Bowman, a bit of independence, nonconformity, and rebellion is seen as healthy for the developing middle-class adolescent. Stifler and Spicoli's distinctive personalities reveal this concept of individualism which Bowman discusses. In conclusion, American Pie portrays the sexual desires of young men in a crude and comedic manner.